York to speak at the UN General Assembly, his country back home is still in the grips of political crisis, the third in less than 4 years. They stood side by side during the Orange Revolution and ruled the country as Prime Minister and President in 2 spells. But after a year of the second Orange Coalition's existence, Viktor Yushchenko and Yulia Tymoshenko found themselves in a serious quarrel. At a closed meeting of the Our Ukraine party last Sunday, the president once again lashed out at his former ally.
What the Prime Minister has done can only be described as treachery. In this case, national interest stands lower than personal ambitions, and Tymoshenko won't stop until she turns Ukraine upside down and destabilizes it.
Tymoshenko replied in nonetheless harsh manner by calling these accusations inadequate and even crazy.
The real reason behind the accusations Ukraine's President Viktor Yushchenko made against me and my team, the motive is the race for the upcoming presidential election in 2010.
This another exchange of harsh rhetoric came only days after the parliamentary alliance of Tymoshenko and Yushchenko's parties officially ceased to exist. The conflict between President and Prime Minister went on for some time, starting from domestic issues and ending with different stances on international affairs. The last straw for Yushchenko was what some described as Tymoshenko's change of attitude towards Russia. The Joan of Arc of the Orange Revolution was previously known as a strong critic of Ukraine's big neighbor.
Personally, I believe that although theoretically it is possible, it is very unlikely, because so far we have had too many fundamental differences and mutual accusations. I don't think our voters will like the idea.
Starting from September the 16th, parties within parliament have only 30 days to form a new majority coalition. And as Ukrainian politics yet again finds itself at the crossroads, talks of surprising new alliance have appeared between once fierce political rivals, the bloc of Yulia Tymoshenko and the Party of Regions.
We described the South Ossetian conflict as Russia's aggression. We didn't acknowledge South Ossetia and Abkhazia as independent states, and we pushed for removal of the Russian fleet from the Black Sea coast, while the Prime Minister's party didn't support us in this.
Despite this cautious skepticism, just as another early voting, the Yanukovych-Tymoshenko collaboration seems as the most likely outcome for experts in Ukraine. For Yushchenko, this in fact could be threatening, as should these two parties team up, they can gain a constitutional majority and turn Ukraine into a parliamentary state with no president. Despite that Speaker of the Rada resigned less than a week ago, deputies are still gathering for sessions. But time is running out for the Ukrainian parliament. If a new coalition is not formed, President Yushchenko officially has the right to dissolve it after October the 16th. But experts in Ukraine said, in fact, according to the constitution, this can happen as early as next week. Alexei Rashevsky, RT, Ukraine.